So, good morning, guys. We are here, of course. This is your Manchester City versus Arsenal live build-up show, pre-match build-up, where we talk everything before the game, everything you need to know, of course, guys. Analysing both teams. And, just obviously building up the game a few hours before kickoff. You'll see the link in the chat there as well to my watch-along. Literally, we'll be live, of course, throughout today, covering this massive, massive game, man. Is it an early title decider, guys? Let us know down below. Also, let us know your score predictions as well. How do you guys see the game going as well? Hit like buttons up on the stream. Greatly appreciated. And if you're on the new channel, make sure you do subscribe. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. But yes, massive day today, man. You know, match day, of course. It's I'm actually looking forward to the game, man. I'm actually looking forward to the game. It's not like previous seasons where, you know, we go away at Etihad and we're looking at it thinking we have that fear of going away at Etihad. I feel like the past 2 seasons sort of changed a little bit, especially last season when we went there and shown that we can get a result there. So I still, you know, I think it's going to be a very of course, it's going to be a tough game. It's not even a debate there. But this is probably one of the first seasons coming into this game feeling a bit more confident, you know, instead of previous seasons. So we're going to start obviously talking about Man City and how they most likely play against Arsenal. It's all going to sort of revert to the games last season because I think it's going to be very, very similar to how they both played out last season, if I'm being honest with it. You know, but we're going to start with Man City, guys. But everyone in the chat, get your thoughts down below. So yeah, let's get into it. So Man City, of course, most likely line up with this, playing a back three, Edison in goal, Akanji, Lubandish, obviously Garvadio. The two pivots will be probably Rodri and Rico Lewis. And then they'll probably play, because of course they're missing, KDB is going to hopefully be out, you know. I know for them it's a massive blow. I know Pep said he could be back, but I don't know about it, man. I mean, he came off, of course, against Inter with I think, was it groin injury or something? So, yeah, they're going to, but this is the thing, they have players to replace him. So they'll most likely go something like this with Bernardo, Foden, Gundogan, of course, and then Doku out wide. Either Doku or Grealish, I reckon, will be out wide there. And, of course, leading the line for Man City will be Erling Haaland, as we know. That guy needs no introduction there. So, obviously, I expect them to have most of the ball. You know, even like last season, the possession was crazy for both of the halves last season. I'm talking about the 0-0 game. It was all Man City. You know, Man City had the ball completely. And, you know, in possession, obviously, they can revert to a back four, but back three. But, you know, we know what happens is in that game, both of these, Garvadio, Akanji, were able to really press high. Diaz was sort of sitting there. And what City got a lot of joy, I remember last season, what City got a lot of joy with, actually, Doku was playing on this side, sort of thin. But Arsenal we played so narrow against City, man. And what happened is Garvadio would get out here. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have a similar approach today. Garvadio would get out wide, and it was Garvadio and I think whoever was on this side, Doku, right? Because Arsenal playing so narrow. We had Ben White marking like whoever will play here, whether it be Gundogan or whoever played there. I think Foden played there last season. And what all City were doing really was getting it out wide against us and using the width. And you saw countless times, lots of space out to Garvadio, out to this side. Having said that, listen, I thought we defended really, really well against them last season. Garvadio, not the greatest cross on the ball as well. So it didn't really impact us too much. And sort of like Ben White was coming in and marking this player. And we had our two centre-backs on, obviously, Haaland, and he had no chance against us. So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, City go with the same approach. Of course, you know, they're going to have all the ball as always, man, especially them being the home side as well. They're going to have all the ball. They're going to have all the possession. You know, as I said, we played very narrowly against City. But it was a very, very good, talking about last season, a very, very good defensive display from Arsenal. And for us edging out this game today, you know, we're going to have to defend we did last season, keeping Haaland quiet, probably defending more narrowly, letting them have it out wide on the width. My only concern about that is now they've got a few new players in. You know, Doku could be a problem out on that wing if we give him too much space. It's the same if they play Silva or if it's, you know, Savio. One of the new signings, because he's a very, very tricky player out there. And if we did the same thing as last season, I mean, Savio, he's got the end product, man. He's a very, very good player. I don't really want to give him too much. Man. Arteta has got to adapt at the end of the day, guys. You know, and I think we did adapt last season against City. I think the way how defensively we were so disciplined really, really helps as well. We'll talk about Arsenal and possession and how we'll most likely play today, because City will play a very high. Let's not kid ourselves there. And they did it last season. As I said, they usually play. They're probably going to play this 3 centre back system, but no doubt these two will push on. These two will push on for sure. So Diaz will come up as well. They're going to play a really high line against Arsenal. It's just what they do. They're going to have all the possession, as I said, guys. They're going to dominate. I think last season it was an incredible amount of possession that they had, but again, they were poor in the final third. And I think the perfect team to show that they can. I know it's a draw in midweek when they play, but it was Inter Milan. Inter were ruthless at the back defensively, but at the same time, they was very good on the counter attack. And they showed that you can defend like this. And people may call it negative. People may call it, sort of parking the bus sort of thing, yeah. Which, all right, fair enough. That's what we sort of did against City last season. But I don't know if there's nothing wrong of doing that, unless, of course, you do, create chances yourself. And Inter did do that in midweek against them. Inter did create chances. They did show at times that City can be vulnerable at the back, and there is chances there. Guys, my internet is absolutely atrocious. What is going on today? Have I froze? What is going on today, people? Are we back? What is going on? Once again today, frozen again, ole ole. But yeah, as I was saying, like, if we let me just check if I'm all good. Yeah, I'm good. If we defend with a bit of resilience like we did last season, yeah, I mean, and if we're going to talk about some key players to watch out for in a minute and who we're going to have to keep quiet. But if we defend with a bit of resilience, I think we'll be fine. I really do. But it's about whether we can do it. Where's the creativity going to come from in the counter attack? Because Inter did it really well. Very, very tactical sides, well organized sides. Inzaghi is very well organized, coached, but they had their chances as well. So I think if we can get the chances in, and even if we nick it 1-0, I could not care less, man. We're going to get the 3 points. I really think we can get something out of this game, guys. I really do. Just some of the key players to watch out for. I mean, this guy we all know about is a danger man, Haaland. The guy's 9 goals in Premier League already. But let's not kid ourselves, guys. These past couple of games we played against Man City, Saliba and Gabriel have had his number, and you saw the sort of reaction at the end of the Etihad game last season. Yeah, when Haaland and Gabriel had a bit of a towards the end of the game, right? Haaland looked pissed off because he knew that he got marked out the game. He knew that he was in for a very good game against Gabriel and Saliba, of course. So the past couple of games we played against Man City, both last season, even in Emirates, we've done a very, very good on Erling Haaland, and it's not giving him even the slightest bit of space. You don't give him that because he will punish you for sure. He's that type of striker. Giving him even a little bit of space, nah, yeah, we will get punished. So I think we've learned over the past seasons, the past 2 seasons as well. We've kept him quiet, which I'm very confident we'll do the same here again with Gabriel and Saliba there. But yeah, he's definitely we know all about Erling Haaland as well. I do think De Bruyne over years out will be a massive miss for City and a massive positive for Arsenal. Having said that, they got an experienced guy here in former Man City player. He's came back in Gundogan. He's got that experience playing under Pep. A very, very good player in there as well. He'll be probably alongside Foden as well. I don't know what to do with the winners. Would it be Savio? Will it be Jack Grealish, Doku? Whoever's going to be on there, though. As I said, they're going to. I see us defending a lot more narrowly, so they're going to look out wide. We can't give Doku too much space out there. He's up against Ben White, because or wherever it would be Ben White or Timber if he plays on the other side, because I think that they could punish us there as well. And now let's talk about in terms of Arsenal, in possession and how we're most likely going to line up. And big up everyone in the chat, by the way. I hope everyone's doing well today. Let's talk about Arsenal in terms of us in possession, because last season it was kind of mad, really. It was kind of looking, it's going to be, I think, similar again. So this is what I've most likely gone on set to line up with today. It's not what I would do, but I think Arteta will do this. David Raya in goal, Ben White right back, Gabriel and Saliba, 2 centre backs. Timber, I see going left back. 2 in midfield, Declan Rice and Jorginho. We're going to probably go with Saka on the right. We're going to play what we was doing before, what we've been playing the past few games now is Havertz and Trossard interchanging, and then probably Gabriel Martinelli on the left. I would have gone with Sterling to start this game, but I do see Arteta going with Gabriel Martinelli on the left. So I think in possession, we're going to try our best to play it out from our centre backs. These two, Saliba and Gabriel, will receive the ball. Raya will come in here as well. We're going to see lots of, I think today, and what I noticed last season is these three are going to, get lots of link up together. And half the time, guys, we will have to play long. And that's what we were doing last season, guys. We're going to have to play. Raya's going to have his distribution on point, because we're going to have to play long at times. The thing with City playing a high line is Havertz will try and make these runs in behind. And having a player like Jorginho here, guys, yeah, you see how good his vision is. And, some of the passes he can do. Some of the long-range passing, some of the transition passes he can do, the switcher play. That's why I want to see Jorginho there instead of Partey, because he tried to do that against them last season, right? So when they're playing the high line, we need Havertz to be on his game today. That's why I want him centre forward. Yeah, I want him centre forward there because he can make these runs in behind. So expect that. At times it's going to be long. I don't half the time. I don't see, us playing through the middle. It's going to be out wide, and this is where we need Ben White, to do what he does as always. Timber as well to get forward at times. But, we're playing against a very, Pep Guardiola's Man City. Half the time, it's going to have to be long balls, guys. Yeah, playing out from the back, we could do that with our 2 centre-backs. But, we know how well-organised City are off the ball as well. However, there is vulnerabilities there. And I think Inter showed that in the Champions League, watching Inter play. So, I think, even when we defend as well, we play, 4-4-2. And this is where Odegaard's going to be a massive miss, because usually it's Odegaard in this position and Havertz pressing. But because we have no Odegaard, it's down to someone like Leandro Trossard now. Leandro Trossard is going to have to fill the role of Odegaard. And is he creative enough than Odegaard? I don't think that Trossard's a quality player. He's a big game player as well, man. This is not really his natural position. I think we know he plays more suited for me on the wing. But is he able to, I think, look, the defensively shape, having these two pressing against City will be fine. It's just whether when we get on the big thing, guys, and the counter-attack's the big thing, and that sort of creativity for me could be the thing that lacks in this game for Arsenal. I think it lacked last season. It definitely lacked last season, because as much as we were so resilient defensively, we was well organised defensively. Yeah, it was a very defensive masterclass, you could say, from Arsenal. That's not where the problem is. It's just having the creativity and going forward and creating these chances and on counter attack as well, which we can do. I think it's going to be a struggle today. I think, because I look back at the Atalanta game in midweek, and we struggled in that game in terms of creating chances. Yo, 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 what's going on? We're back. But yeah, City have shown that they are going to be vulnerable. And they did show that they're vulnerable in defensively against Inter. So I really think there is an opportunity here today to nick this game. As I said, I think it's going to play out a bit more sort of aggression from both sides than it was last season. But I think it's going to play out very similar to last season. You know, I've seen a lot of people say it before the game as well. They expect a very tight, narrow game, and people saying more 0-0 draws. I hope not, obviously, but I think it's going to be sort of similar to the Emirates as well, where very, very tight game, like a chess tactical battle between Arteta and Pep. And we get a set piece, we get a penalty, wherever it may be. Man City make a little mistake, and we nick it towards the end. That's what that's what I'm gonna go with, is we sort of nick this game away at Etihad, because I said this before, guys. The record at Etihad is atrocious. We've not won there since 2015 when we beat them 2-0. Sandy Cazorla had a masterclass that game. Cazorla had an absolute masterclass that game, man. It was like, that guy, incredible player. But that was 2015, man. That was absolutely years ago. And, I know last season we sort of prevented, we got a point in the end. We got a point there. And thinking of this playing early on, we're still at the 5th game in the season. So would a point be too bad? No, it wouldn't. Like, I would take a point, but at the same time, we need to go. I want to go for the win. And I believe we can go for the win. As I said, if we defend like we did last season against them, like we have been doing, like we did last season, how well our defense is. We defend with a bit of resilience, and if we get the counter attack right as well, then I think we can nick the game, man. And I think we can finally end this awful record of losing at Man City away from home since 2015. We can finally break that record that we've actually won there. And by the way, if we do get the win today, it'll be a statement win. Yeah, it'd be a very, very statement victory if Arsenal do go and get the win today. It really would, because it just shows you, like, especially having 3 away games back to back, Tottenham, Atalanta, and City. To beat Tottenham away from home, to then go and beat Man City the next week after that. We know these games are very tough, but not just that as well. Like, we're going to go top of the league. I know it's too early on in the season, but if we win this game, we go top of the league. If they win this game, they go 5 points clear of Arsenal. And if, Brighton win today, I know it's so early days, but if Brighton win today, we drop down to sixth place. It's going to be, the chase will be on to catch them. But if we win today, we're going to go top of the league, people. And I know I so early on, I'm not getting gassed up, and is the title race over? No, it's not. Even no matter, I don't think the result today is. But what I will say, if Arsenal do win this game, it'll be a huge, huge statement for Arsenal. A huge statement. And I think we can nick it, guys. I really do. I'm going to quickly big up everyone in the chat. Big up to Arsenal way, bro. Arteta will adapt even better than last season. Come on, you Gunners. Bro, I really hope so, man, because, as I said, is very defensive. Arteta Simeone. Arteta Mourinho settings, people, last season. But it did work. It did work. We frustrated City a lot. It was just there's nothing going forward in that game. We had a few odd chances, like here and there, half chances here and there. We got in some good positions here and there last season, but it wasn't. It was more we came there not to lose it. That sort of mentality there, not to lose, just don't lose the game. It was like we take the draw and move on. I think it's the reason why I'm saying this will be very similar to this game is because we're only 5 games into the season. I get what people say. It's good to get these games out of the way, and it's not like we've got to wait till the end of next year, end of this season for a title decider. Maybe Arteta's thinking it and looking at it saying, like we did last season, is come away with us, don't lose the game, and then we take them back to the Emirates, and we beat them at Emirates. But look, we all want to win this game, of course we do, but yeah, I just think the way Arteta thinks, is just he's going to be sitting there saying, just don't lose this game, similar to our last season. But I hope, there's going to be a bit more aggression in the final third, a bit more counter-attack in the final third, a bit more creating chances. I mean, I just don't see it at the moment. I think Odegaard's, we can't pinpoint on one player, but I think having Odegaard there is a massive miss. And the only way, as I said, is we're going to get some chances if when City play the high line, David Raya, man, he's going to have the distribution spot on, but not just him, like Jorginho getting in there as well. Havertz he's going to have to make the runs in behind. That's why I said I would rather have Jorginho there than Thomas Partey. Not because Partey was poor. I mean, Partey was very, very poor against Atalanta, wasn't he? But Jorginho could be key for us today in terms of actually having a bit of creativity there, in terms of actually, his distribution, his long range of passing, he's very good in the transition. So I think having him could be the key there, but it's down to Havertz as well, man. And again, if we do go Martinelli, which I wouldn't go with, I'd go with Sterling personally. I said it in my preview today, guys. Yesterday. My lineup would be the same back four probably, or I wouldn't mind Calafiori in there because what Calafiori can give you, and Timber can do the same as well. But what Calafiori can give you is he can have that, he can bomb forward, that creativity going forward as well. I'll keep George. I said I wanted to play Jorginho Rice in there. I think I said we'll go with that. Saka on the right. I said Sterling on the left. I said Havertz down the middle and Trossard in that sort of pocket there. Because Martinelli, we know he's not been cutting it, man. But listen, Martinelli's got his finna play playing against Man City, man. I mean, last season the guy got us that goal. Yeah, I know it's a fluke, but it's like what it didn't matter last season because we came away at the Emirates with 3 points. No matter it was, again, I thought that was going to be a 0-0 game there as well. But one little chance that we had, Martinelli took it. And he has been playing against, man. I remember a few years ago he played against Cancelo. He ripped Cancelo apart, gave Walcott issues, when he came off the bench. So maybe we'll go with him. And when they play the high line as well, we know he's a very quick player, Martinelli. But what he's been struggling with? His confidence, man. Is his attitude? Is his, his final third, his end products. He's too predictable, man. And that's why I would start. That's why I'll start someone like Raheem Sterling against his former club, right? Experienced player. He's made a few cameos off the bench. That's why I would start him on the win today. But I don't think it will happen. I think Arteta will stick to what he's been, going with really. So yeah, look, hopefully he does that even better than last season, as you said, in terms of in the final thirds. Maybe he'll do his homework looking at Inzaghi and what he did against them in Champions League. But we'll see, bro. Big up yourself, Lo. Good day, Trugunner. Big up to you, John, mate. Big up to you, John. Great win for Chelsea the other day as well. That 3-0 against West Ham. Big day, top. Yeah, it is, man. Big day for Arsenal, man. Big day for us. Let's go there, get the win, people. Let's go there and get the win if we can, man. I love it. I said it'd be a statement. Big up yourself, Top Gunner, bro. Grande, Josh. Big up my guy here. See every single time. Absolute real one. Arsenal better not perform like how AJ performed last night. Yeah, that was pathetic. I did watch it. Big up the bar, though, man. Yeah, big up the bar. And yeah, I did say before that AJ had to win, man. Like, he had to win, man. He didn't win. But Dubois, big up to him, man. Yeah, fair play to him. Superb fight from him. But yeah, he was shocking, AJ, man, wasn't he? He was shocking. And I'll be real, man. He ain't looking good for him. But it was a good fight yesterday, man. I did enjoy it. I'm looking forward to Fury and Usyk as well. John's gone 3-1 to Man City, man. You think goals in this game? I don't think... I went 1-0 Arsenal. Well, I said in my preview 1-1, I've changed it. I've got a bit of confidence, people, about me today. Yeah, got a bit of chest today. Like, we're going to win 1-0 and nick it towards the end. But yeah, I just think... I just don't... I mean, I could be wrong. Like, I just don't see goals in this game. It's going to be like a chess match, like very similar to last season. I mean, look, we could all be wrong here, but just basing it off of what worked last season for Arsenal, City will obviously learn from last season as well to be better in the final third. But I just think it's going to be very similar to both the games last season. Good afternoon. Big up yourself, my guy from Belgium. Hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. Hope you're well, bro. Good to see you, my guy. Let me know how you're feeling for the game. Big up to Julie as well. Great to see you, Julie. Hope you're well, Julie. Let me know how you're feeling for the game as well. Big game today. I can't do a voting poll because I'm on StreamYard, bro. So I can only do it before the stream actually starts. Arsenal didn't spend money on a goalkeeper, signed Neto on loan. We didn't spend money on a winner, signed Sterling on loan. We didn't sign a striker. We let Smith from and Vieira leave without replacement. Facts. This is what we're going to be missing for these upcoming games, people. Is we're going to be missing that replacement for Odegaard at the end of the day. I mean, especially today as well. Like, I think you saw last season and majority of games last season as well. As I said, when Arsenal out of possession, Odegaard was such a key out of possession as well because he had because we defended 4-4-2. And Odegaard and Havertz were the two pushing up, always pressing. But now it's given to someone like Trossard to do. Can he have the same impact that Odegaard did? Time will tell. But I mean, Smith Rowe scored again yesterday for Fulham, by the way. I was glad that we let him go. I was like, all right, if we let him go, we let him go. We get money for him, cool. That's what I literally said. But at the same time, people, yeah, we didn't replace him at the end of the day. We and you can't tell me we didn't. Who did we replace him with? What, Nwaneri? Okay, Nwaneri didn't come off the bench against Atalanta. So we can't just rely on a 17-year-old. Like, we had to replace him. But yeah, I'm with you, man. But AFC always big up yourself. Julie says Sterling should start. How long are we going to put up with Martinelli missing chances? Also, Calafiori to start when Sterling and Big Cala come on. Yeah, we did. We did improve a little bit. Yeah, especially when Calafiori came on. And I 100% agree with you, Julie. There, I'm with you there 100%. Like, I would start Sterling for this game. I want to see Sterling start the last game because at the end of the day, right, Martinelli's just not been cutting it, people. As much as we love Martinelli as a player, we know how good the guy is. Not just this season, but end of last season as well. The guy has just completely declined in form. And at the end of the day, like, having Sterling there, it will give you that something different. It really would. I really think like having Sterling there could benefit us today, man. Against his former club, you know, giving him his first start. I would like to see Sterling start, but I still see him going with what we've been going with, really. It's the same back four. I don't know if we'll go Partey or Jorginho. That'll be interesting to see what he does. Is Partey or Jorginho in there? And probably that same front three, you know, with Trossard in behind maybe. But I'd definitely start Sterling there for sure. Evening, Russ, mate. Hope you're well, bro. Big up yourself. Big game today, mate. 2-1 to the Arsenal. As long as we referees fair for once, we ain't got stitched up. That is true there. But let's be real. We know every single game something happens. I mean, don't be surprised if something controversial happens in this game, guys. It's like a dodgy VAR decision, red card settings. You know, don't be surprised if something like that happens today, people, as well. But yeah, I've gone 1-0 to the Arsenal today for sure. Good morning to Drew, mate. Big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. Absolute real one. Big up Drew, mate. Good to see you, man. Big up my guy Yadif as well, bro. Big up 1-0 to the Arsenal. I've gone same as you, bro. I've gone same as you. I think we nick it. I really do. Well, it's a typical 1-0 to the Arsenal. My guy in Germany are flying over to you now. Arsenal, don't let me down. You're flying over to... You're in Germany, flying over to you now. What? Are you flying over to Germany today then or something, Drew? Oh no, bro. I'm fucking lost the plot. Your guy, yeah, you mean Bayern Munich? You guys won 5-0. That's what I thought he's flying over to Germany or something, bro. I was gonna say like nice one, but nah, yeah, you're talking about Bayern Munich, right? That 5-0 against Bremen yesterday. Yeah, I'll tell you something now. Bayern are cooking on the company, bro. Yeah, 5-0 away from home yesterday. Jesus, buying a cooking. Home from hospital. What are you back there tonight? Nah, I'm glad you're all okay, Julie, man. But yeah, you know what it's like with Arsenal. You know what it's like with us, man. Heart attack settings. Yeah, I'm like real talk. I'm glad you're okay there, and I'm glad you're back. Hope everything's all right as well. Yadiv says that's to be answered as last year. You don't win the trophy. The last time I saw us win a cup was when I was 15. That's crazy, bro. But no, it's facts, man. It's facts. We have to win something this season, bro. Yeah, we have to win something this season because at the end of the day, you know, it'll be like 4 or 5 seasons without a trophy. You know, like as you said, I mean, I've never seen us win the Premier League in my lifetime. You know, I've seen us win FA Cups, and the last time I saw us win a trophy, I was about 12. Like real talk, I was about 12, 11 when last time we won the FA Cup. I think, yeah, something like 4 seasons ago. So it's like, yeah, I mean, fair enough with this manager's got back up there, but he needs to start delivering us trophies at the end of the day. Because how long are we going to go on like this for? You know, right? I do agree. I'll start Uncle Partey just for that killer pass that we know he has. He's like, I hear it, bro. And listen, like, I'm a massive fan of Partey. Like, I really am. I think so happy when he starts his season. But I'll go Jorginho because the way I saw him against Atalanta, he was shocking. Yeah, the guy was absolutely shocking against Atalanta, man. It's just like, unlike him, you know, the way I was defending, he just didn't look up for it, did he? Like the way I was defending, there was a time where he's literally facing back to Lategi in that game. Not just that, but some of the passes, he was so sloppy in possession. And I'm sitting there thinking, you can't be, if you do that against Man City, then we're going to get cost. They will cost. Sorry, yeah, it will cost us big time if you do that against Manchester City. So yeah, look, Partey's got that killer pass as well, but I think Jorginho does as well, man. I think he's very good, which we're gonna have to do at times is play long against City because Havertz will try and get him behind. Hopefully, Martinelli will get him behind. Saka, Ben White on the overlap, maybe. Jorginho's gonna have to have that killer pass as well, and that good bit of transition and distribution about him. Big up yourself, Jack, bro. Great to see you, man. Big up yourself. Hope you're well, man. I love Havertz scoring a mad and 1 hat-trick settings. Imagine, bro. Imagine. Jesus Christ. Imagine. That's not going to happen realistically. We can win this 1-0. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. I've gone 1-0 as well, man. I changed from 1-1 to 1-0. Feeling a bit more positive today, man, for this game. I said it earlier, like, it's one of those ones. For the first time in many, many years, coming to Etihad, I'm not coming here shitting myself. Like a few years ago when we come to Etihad, it's like we was getting 5-0, you know, 4-1 settings, 5-0 settings. And it was like, oh shit, Etihad coming up. But this season around, I feel like, you know what, maybe we can actually get something out of this game today. In terms of a win, getting the 3 points today. I can really see happening as well. Can I DM you? Yeah, of course you can, bro. Of course you can. No worries at all, bro. No worries at all. Yeah, no worries at all, man. Yeah, he doesn't want another match here, bro. I'm telling you something now. Usyk, quality fighter, man. And I'm looking forward to the rematch. And I think he's going to do it again. I already do. I think Usyk will win it again, bro. Smith Rowe, yeah. Scored again. Scored again, bro. Man scored again. Scored again for Fulham. And yeah, it's crazy. This guy, Smith Rowe, guy that we let this guy go, and just not even replace him as well. It's just a joke, ain't it? Really. If Benny Blanco improves, we know he can be better. Also, Deckers, that will give us more edge. Both players not been at their best yet. I agree, especially with Declan Rice as well. You know, and he's a player for me that I've been crying out to see in this left 8 role, yeah, because it worked really well towards the end of last season. I was like, Declan Rice in number 8, he's looking good there. But let's be real with it, he's not been at his best this season whatsoever. Declan Rice, he needs to step up, big time. You know, compared to the Rice last season, compared to this season so far, And even in the Euros, he wasn't that great either. His form was dropped. I think he will get better as season goes on along as well. But yeah, of course, like Ben White's another one. I think against Tottenham, he was at times didn't look that great, if I'm being honest with it. But we know what he can give you going forward, and he's going to be big players today as well, especially overlapping Saka. We're going to need that. We need a bit of creativity there as well. These Timber, Calafiori, whoever's going to be there, they need to get forward as well. It's the same with Ben White. Overlap. We know Ben White can cross the ball. We know Timber can cross the ball as well. So I think that's what we've got to do there as well. And he's got to be on his game as well because, again, we're going to probably defend more narrowly, which means that players like Gavadio will become, and players like Gavadio and Akanji, yes, they're in the back three, but they'll drop and they'll become as fullbacks as well at times. And one of the midfielders, Lewis or Rodri, will drop back. So they're going to get forward like they did last season. There's going to be a lot. What I'm going to say, there's going to be a lot of space out there, guys, on the width. Yeah, because I see us defending how we did last season, very narrowly. So the width will be insane. Like we got to watch out for Doku out there. Doku, Grealish, whoever's going to be, Savio, Bernardo Silva, whoever's going to play on the other side as well. But also Akanji coming forward, Garvadio coming forward as well. They got a lot of joy of that last. Well, they didn't get joy of it, but they had a lot of possession, had a lot of space out wide last season, if I can remember correctly as well. 1-0 Arsenal win. Yeah, I think we're all going the same with this one, man. I think we're all going 1-0 to the Arsenal. For this type of game, man. It's going to be that type of game. I'll be very surprised if there's goals in it. If I'm being honest, people, man, I'll be very surprised if there is goals in it, people. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens, man. As I said, if we do get a win, bro, it's going to be a statement. It's going to be a statement victory. It's going to be a statement 3 points. We go top of the league. If we lose the game, it's going to be it's going to be interesting because we're going to be 5 points behind them now. We have to be chasing them. Yeah, Bayern are flying. They are, man. 5-0 yesterday. You, man, are cooking. 20 is when we last won the league. I've never seen it before. I've never seen us win the league, bro. It's mad. It's mad. We need to win something this season for sure. Happy for company on the right track. He's doing well for them, man. He's doing really well. At first, I was like, how are they appointing him after what he did at Burnley, yeah? But now you look at him with a much better squad of players. He's doing well for them, man. He's doing really well. So we'll see what happens at Bayern Munich. But they are scoring lots of fun. They're battering teams, man. It's not even like they're scraping wins. They are destroying teams, Bayern Munich. People need to bring up the fact that Benny Blanco has been shaky. He has been shaky, bro. Facts. I agree. Timber breathing down his neck. He could be a bench player. He could, because you think about it now, yeah. Timber's so versatile. The guy can fill in at right back as well. Well, that's his actual position before, wasn't it? Centre back, stroke right back. But we've been playing left back. Well, now Calafiori coming in as well. Calafiori's been impressive since he's came off the bench against Atlanta. No doubt for me. It wouldn't surprise me if, as the games go on, we see Calafiori left back, Gabriel Saliba, and then Timber come at right back. If Ben White doesn't step up his games, man. I think Ben White had a fantastic season last season. We know how good the guy can be. But I agree, bro. He's not been at his best whatsoever. And with Timber, as you said there as well, having an option there, I really think Ben White's needs to step up big time, because listen, it's not gonna eventually it won't look good for him, because Timber can play right back. We know that he can play centre back as well. So I wouldn't surprise me as the games go along that we see Ben White and Timber. Oh, sorry, Timber replacing Ben White. It would not surprise me one bit. Nick Ball over AJ. Is he? Yeah, he's your scouser, yeah. I checked. Oh yeah, I recognize him, bro. I recognize him. Yeah, I recognize him, bro. Oh, that's sick. You actually met him, and you train with him as well. That's class, mate. That's class. Makes me laugh, guys. Rich club in Premier League are in court for financial shit, and they don't even own their home stadium. It belongs to Man City. Cancel. Anyone know why? Oh, I had that the other day, Jack, bro. I had that the other day. It's good. It's good. It's not the best, I'll be honest, but it's decent, bro. It's decent. I have to keep the faith, Josh, and when do the street celebrating is something you'll never forget. I spent big gaps throughout Premier League, but this is honestly the longest. It's worth the wait. Yeah, really. I mean, what? It's like 20 years, 21 years without the Premier League. And the thing is, Julie, like these past 2 seasons, they've been killing me how close we've came, especially last season. Like you look on the record, we had the best defense. We scored so many goals. We had one of the highest goal tallies ever, one of the highest point tallies since Invincibles wins, since Invincibles. We was unbeaten against all the big six, and we still came up short. That kills me, man. It kills me. So we can get a win today. Going away Etihad, I think it'd be a big statement. We go top of the league. Then we've got a favorable running games. Leicester coming up, Bournemouth, Southampton. I think after that. So I think getting a win today would be absolutely massive, massive, bro. Big up to Jeffrey, Man City to get the AJ aid. Yes, bro. Hopefully, man. I'm feeling confident as well. I think we can get something today, bro. Do you think Arsenal will sign a striker in January? A lot of talks about Gyökeres running, bro. We need to. We need to, but do I think we will? Listen, 9 Edu, we'll probably get a loan player in or something like that in January. I don't know who, but I remember last season we had the chance and we signed no one in January, did we? People talk about FFP rules and all that stuff, but I think we have to. Yeah, this should have been done in the summer anyway, but I really hope that we do. Gyökeres for me, I mean, the guy is bagging yet again. I think he scored in every single game, even in Champions League he scored, didn't he? The guy is a goal machine. Yeah, the guy is like, people will say, oh, it's Portuguese league, but he's still doing it every single season now. In the past 3-4 seasons, he's 2 seasons at Coventry. The guy was banging goals for fun. Then he's 2 seasons in Sporting. The guy's been banging goals for fun. He's been ripping it up over there. The guy's clearly too good for that league, mate. And even in Champions League already, he's got on the score sheet. So Gyökeres to me would be the ideal striker we have to go and get, man. In that January window. Whether we do it or not, I'm not confident that we will. And that's good to hear, man. Big up to him. Tastes better. It's made in Liverpool. Yeah, big big up Liverpool, man. Oh, mate, what's going on in Liverpool today, Jack? Last 2 seasons have been the most frustrating in the past 21 years because we could have and should have done it. Yeah, the last 2 seasons especially, man. The last 2 seasons really is killed us, man. Like in terms of having the hope, having the faith, and it's like we came away with nothing. It's generally killed us, people. But listen, we go again this season. We're in for hopefully a very big season today. This season, man, in terms of winning stuff and finally getting over that line, people. I think we're really in for that one there. So. Gyökeres is John and just what we need, but Mikel and Edu will do it. I really hope so, man. I really hope so. Yeah, but Gyökeres for me, I'm starting to get fully sold on the guy. I'm starting to sit there thinking, you know what, that guy's quality player, man. Quality player. Just started screaming and shouting at each other. Oh my days. He sings Liverpool songs randomly. Oh my days. There we go. If only Arteta put faith in Guendouzi, mate. I tell you, Doozy was a baller, man. Yeah, Doozy. Like I remember when we had Emery. Yeah, that second season with Emery, we played against Tottenham, that 2-2 game at Emirates. That guy balled out. But yeah, Emmy Smith Rowe, KT. Look, KT's still here, bro. I know he's injured at the moment, but part of me thinks, you know what, maybe can we see the redemption or the sort of the comeback of KT? I really hope so, bro, because he's a baller. Pepe, I thought was harshly done by as well at Arsenal. I thought Pepe, people made him out to be this villain. He wasn't even that bad, people. Yeah, he just didn't have a consistent run of games. Yeah, I know his sack was in front of him, but you know, I thought if he had a consistent run of games, he would have we would have seen the best of him. Morning, Taki, bro. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're looking forward to the game today, man. Morning to you, mate. Good to see you. Shit, man. Big up Jack, bro. Yeah, he was a shit house. I remember when we were against Brighton, yeah, and he grabbed Mopai by the throat. But yeah, I thought Doozy wasn't a bad player, man. I don't think he was a bad player whatsoever. Yeah, that's facts as well, bro. That's facts as well. And you know, like that same season, you look towards the end of that same season, the guy was on fire for Arsenal. Against Brighton, that last game of the season, West Brom, he scored. Europa League against Slavia Prague, he saved us in that game. Villarreal, he scored as well. Like the guy was on fire towards the end of that last season, and even like he's like last season at Arsenal against Wolves when he came off the bench, made a big impact. I'm like, yeah, this is what the guy can do, man. He gets a bit of consistency, but never worked out for him, did it? In the end with Arsenal, with him at Arsenal, is what it is. But anyway, people, that is that. I'll be live today. My watch on links literally pinned to the chat. I'm pretty sure that I pinned it to the chat. I didn't pin it to the chat. Let me pin it to the chat, people. Come over to this one, guys. We'll see you there. 3:30. Of course, we'll be starting the game. We're going through, of course, the official lineups. So yeah, that'll be my watch on links over there. Go over there, hit the like button on the stream. Greatly appreciated there. We'll be live. See you guys then at 3:30 for the big game today. And obviously we'll be live for the match review as well. So stay tuned for that, guys. We'll be live all throughout the day. Yeah, massive games today, man. Massive game indeed. I'm looking forward to it. I'm feeling a bit confident today as well. As I said, I think Arsenal will nick the game. I really think we'll nick it, man. I'm going to go 1-0. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Big up to you, bro. Hi, Josh. How are you? I'm very well. How are you, man? They're coming back as Newcastle they're coming back as honest. Oh, nice one. Big up yourself, bro. Hope you're well, bro. Big up yourself. But yeah, guys, we'll see you there, man. 4:30. The link's there to the watch line. I'm going 1-0 to Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners, man. Let's get this statement win. Come on, man. Let's get this statement win, people. Yeah. Let's go there. End this awful record away at City, man. It's going to be interesting, guys. Take care, everyone. I'll see you lot later today. 4:30 for the live watch along. Thanks for tuning in today. You lot are real ones. And as always, come on, you Gunners. We're out of it.